No one really prepares you for old age, not honestly. People soften it, they romanticize it, or they avoid talking about it altogether. But here's the quiet truth psychologists and doctors see every day. The seniors who age the most peacefully aren't the ones who fight reality. They're the ones who accept it early. Old age doesn't steal happiness by itself. Resistance does. If you're willing to accept a few uncomfortable truths, life actually becomes lighter, calmer, and more meaningful than most people expect. And the real question is, are you fighting what can't be changed or learning how to live well with it? By the end of this video, you'll understand 6 harsh truths about old age that many people resist and suffer because of it. These truths aren't meant to scare you or make you sad. They're meant to free you. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means stopping unnecessary pain. Staying until the end may help you let go of pressure, unrealistic expectations, and quiet frustration, so happiness feels possible again, even now. Psychologists who work with older adults often say the same thing. Suffering in old age usually comes from emotional resistance, not from age itself. Doctors also observe that acceptance lowers stress, improves sleep, and stabilizes mood. When the mind stops fighting reality, the body often follows. These truths are not punishments, they are invitations to live honestly, gently, and peacefully. Truth 1. Your body will never be the same again. This is one of the hardest truths to accept. Strength changes, energy fluctuates, recovery slows, and no amount of wishing will bring the old body back. The happiest seniors are not trying to reclaim their younger bodies. They cooperate with the bodies they have now. Acceptance doesn't mean neglect. It means adjusting expectations so frustration doesn't dominate every day. When you stop demanding youth from an aging body, peace replaces resentment. Truth 2. Many people will slowly disappear from your life. Some will pass away. Some will drift. Some relationships will simply fade. This loss can feel deeply personal, but most of the time it isn't about your worth. Life naturally becomes smaller with age. Trying to hold on to everyone only prolongs pain. Depth matters more than numbers now. A smaller circle doesn't mean a smaller life. It often means a calmer one. If you're finding this video helpful, you're welcome to like it and subscribe to Whispers of Wisdom. It's simply a way to stay connected with more quiet guidance and everyday wisdom. Truth 3. No one is coming to save you emotionally. Children grow busy. Friends carry their own burdens. Partners may be tired or gone. Expecting others to consistently meet your emotional needs often leads to disappointment in old age. The happiest seniors build a strong relationship with themselves. They learn to self-soothe, reflect, and find meaning internally. This doesn't mean rejecting love. It means not outsourcing your emotional stability. When you become your own safe place, loneliness loses its power. Truth 4. Relevance changes whether you like it or not. The world moves on, technology evolves, culture shifts. This can feel like invisibility, especially if you were once needed, admired, or central. But fighting this change creates bitterness. Accepting it creates freedom. You no longer need to compete. You no longer need to prove your value. Your worth now comes from presence, wisdom, and being, not doing. Those who suffer most are trying to stay important. Those who thrive choose to stay at peace. Truth 5. Regret will visit you if you let it stay. Old age brings reflection, missed chances, wrong decisions, paths not taken. You can't erase regret, but you can make peace with it. The happiest elders don't rewrite the past. They integrate it. They understand they made decisions with the knowledge and capacity they had at the time. Regret becomes poison only when it turns into self-punishment. When it turns into compassion, it becomes wisdom. Truth 6. Time becomes precious, and tolerance for nonsense disappears. Drama feels heavier. Obligation feels draining. Emotional manipulation feels unbearable. This may seem harsh to others, but it's healthy. After a lifetime of giving, boundaries become survival tools, not selfish acts. Yes, some people will be disappointed when you choose yourself, but sacrificing your remaining years to keep others comfortable is far more damaging. Peace is no longer negotiable. Psychologists say acceptance calms the nervous system. When you stop fighting reality, sleep improves, anxiety softens, emotional energy returns. Happiness in old age doesn't look like excitement, it looks like contentment. Not ambition, but peace. Not expansion, but depth. Many people miss this shift and think happiness is gone when it has simply changed shape. If these truths felt uncomfortable, that's normal. Truth often arrives that way before it brings relief. Old age isn't the end of happiness, it's the end of pretending. When you accept these harsh truths instead of resisting them, life becomes lighter, calmer, and unexpectedly meaningful. You stop suffering over what isn't, and you start living fully with what is. Acceptance doesn't make you weak, it makes you free. And in that quiet freedom, happiness finds you again. Not loudly, not dramatically, but steadily and honestly. And that kind of happiness lasts.